Hi everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute little octopus. It's a beginner friendly project and is perfect as a gift or just for decorate your little space. This is what you needed, and now let's start. Okay, let's start. We'll make our magic cycle and chain 1. So now we are going to make the single crochet. So we insert the hook into the center of the ring, yarn over and pull up a loop, yarn over again and pull through both loops on the hook, and that's it, our first single crochet. And now we are going to repeat until we don't have 6 single crochet. Okay, this is our last single crochet and we pull the tail, so we are going to close our magic cycle. This is how it looks like our first round, and we start with the second round. We have to increase, and to increase we have to make 2 single crochet in the same stitch. So we are going to do the first stitch, the first single crochet in the first stitch, and the second single crochet in the same stitch. We repeat all the way around, but before to keep going, we are going to put as our mark stitch to remember which one is the first single crochet. Once we put our hook stitch mark, we are going to repeat all the way around our single crochet until we don't have 12 single crochet. And 11 and 12. Okay, now we count if are really 12, make sure are 12, and now we are going to make the third round. In the third round we have to keep going to increase, so we insert the hook in the first stitch and we make the first single crochet, and then in the second stitch we are going to make 2 single crochet. This is how to make our increase. Remember to put the mark stitch in the first stitch, so we have to count 3 stitches is our first stitch we made for the third round. And we keep going like that for the third round, 1 single crochet, in the next stitch 2 double crochet. Now we are at the end, so we do the last 2 double crochet, so the 17 and the 18. Make sure are 18 at the end, we have to count, just make sure. And now we are going to make the 4th round. In the 4th round we are going to make one single crochet in the next one, and two single crochet in the third one. So 1 and 1 in the next one. We're going to put our stitch mark for don't forget which one is our first single crochet. So we done 2 single crochet, and now we are going to make 2 single crochet in the same stitch. 1 and 2. We repeat all the way around until at the end. So we should have at the end 24 stitches. Okay, now we are at the end of our 4th round, and we do last increase. So we got 24 stitches counted before to move on. Once we counted from the from the 5th row to the 11th row, we are going to make 1 single crochet in each stitch. Remember to put in the first stitch your bookmarks. Okay, now we are at the end of the 11th round. We start the 12th one, so we make the decrease. So we start with 1 single crochet in the first stitch, then we make 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Remember to put the stitch mark. And now to create our invisible decrease, we are going to insert our hook in the next 2 stitches just in the front loop. So insert the hook in the first one, insert the hook in the next one front loop, we yarn over and we pull through 2. So we have got 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through 2. And it is our invisible decrease, and we repeat one single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and the invisible. So front loop first, front loop second, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through. And we keep going to repeat like that all the way around until at the end of our 12th row. Okay, at the end of the 12th row we should have 18 stitches, and we have to finish with 1 decrease. We remove the first the stitch mark, and we in the 13th round we start again with the decrease. So 1 single crochet and 1 invisible decrease. Remember to put the stitch mark for our first stitch, and we repeat all the way around until we don't have 12 stitches. We are at the end of the row. Now from here, that is our last decrease, we start to chain 26 chain. Okay, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So this is our last decrease. 1 chain, 2, 3, and we keep going until we don't have 26 chain. Okay, now that we have 26 chain, from the second chain from the hook, we start to make for 15 chain a single crochet in every chain. So first single crochet and second, third, and we keep going until we don't have 15 single crochet. Okay, now we got 15 single crochet. We are going to finish our tentacles in the last 10 chain with half double crochet. To make the half double crochet, we yarn over, we insert the hook in the chain, yarn over, pull through. We got 3 loops on the hook now, and then we have to pass in all 3 loops. So yarn over and pull through all of 3, and this is how to make our half double crochet, and we keep going until at the end of our chain. Okay, now we are at the end of our row. So in the next stitch we are going to make 1 single crochet, and we repeat the 26 chain, the 15 single crochet, and the 10 half double crochet for 8 times. Every time you finish one tentacle, you make 1 single crochet, and you repeat the chain, single crochet and half double crochet until you don't have 8 tentacles. Okay, now that we have 8 tentacles, we make our last single crochet in the next stitch. So we close our work, chain 1, and we can close our job, our work. So tie really straight, and we are going to cut the rest the yarn. Okay, this is how it looks like, our little octopus. Now we are going to put the safety eyes for the toys, and then we are going to put the stuff for fill it up. Before to put the stuff, we are going to put the safety eyes between the 7th and the 8th round with 2 stitches apart. Okay, once you attach the eyes, we refill with the stuff. Not too much full, otherwise it's gonna be not really uniform. Okay, now this is how it looks like, and then we are create the closer, the bottom part. Okay, let's start with our always a magic cycle and chain 1. We are going to make our 6 single crochet. This is our first round, and now we are going to make the increase, so the 2 single crochet in the same stitch all the way around, so until we don't have 12 single crochet. Okay, now that we have 12 single crochet, chain 1 and fasten off the yarn. Make sure you got enough yarn because we have sewing all the way around. I use the single crochet for to do it, so I need a lot of yarn. It's better if you have more instead of remain without. So I'm gonna fasten off maybe 3 times, and then I'm gonna cut in the middle. Okay, now we're gonna put in position for the sewing, so I can iron also the remaining yarn. Okay, with the 2 tails, I'm gonna start with making a knot, so it's making more easy for to start. Okay, from here we start our sewing with a single crochet. So from the first stitches, in every stitch we're going to make a single crochet. Pay attention to bring the closer and the part of where is the tentacle start, and we're going to close all the way around. At the end, for to close, we are going to make in the last one slip stitch. This is how it looks like. So the close is really straight, and there is no chance that it's gonna be closed, open again. So for don't leave the closer exactly in the front, I'm gonna make one more single crochet and chain 1, fasten off, Okay, now with the remaining yarn, we are going to hide it all the way around in every stitch. So with the needle of for wool, we just sewing as normal. We just make like a zigzag line until at the end, or for like 2-3 stitches, how you prefer. And what remain you can cut it, or you can keep going until all the way around until the end and cut after. Here's our finished octopus. What you can personalize and add is the smile, the mouth, just with the yarn and your needle, or making the eyebrow, so as to make some expression. Is totally up to you guys. Thank you so much for crocheting with me today. I'd love to see your version, so share it and tag me. You will find the link to my Instagram page in the description, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye!